Folks, we are just getting to the J&L. Hi, sweetie. I see a problem. Yes, this is not a problem over here. Hey, girls, boys. Sweetie, settle down. Okay, I'm going to feed you. But let's go address our problem first. Oh, boy. Now, everything was fine when I left here yesterday, but all is not well now. Look at this. These Longhorns, I swear, I love them. Y'all, I do. But this has been going for a while. Oh, Lordy. Look at that. Oh, look at this, y'all. You laugh so you don't cry. You laugh so as you don't cry. I'm about to get my Crocs all nasty. This has to go on to there. And there's a spot, a groove cut into it right here. So it fits in there. But those cows will put their horns and they'll start playing. So it's turned off now. Let's see how bad the damages are. And before I leave, I'll take that and spin it back around. I'll twist it around sideways so the cows can't get up underneath there, get their horns under there. Look at this, y'all. Now, this is city water, so we're gonna be billed for this, darn it. You know, when you use water off of your water well, like there in Plum Grove and at Longhorn Lester's, you have to think about the wear and tear on your well when stuff like this happens. And of course, you know, you're paying for electricity. Gosh, y'all, look at this. But when you're on city water, then there's a meter and you're having to pay. Look at this, friends. Oh, no. Oh, Lordy. Are y'all still watching, or have y'all just given up already? Where does it go to? I'm afraid it runs all the way down to the darn. They made themselves an aqueduct. That's what they did. You know what? Why should we have to walk back up to get our fresh water? We'll just make ourselves an aqueduct, and it can bring the water to us down the hill. All right. Well, cows look to be content. Let's drive down and visit them. First, let's go give Sadie a snack. Poor baby. Normally, when I first get here, I feed her right off. Now, don't forget, we keep food out for her, dry food. But she doesn't want dry food. She will eat dry food, but she likes her little snacks, her little snack pack. So let's go feed her, and then we'll drive down and see our cows. Hey, sweetie, ready to eat? Let's go look real fast at these noisemakers. Let me give her a quick bite. Well, she has her very own closet, y'all. She has her very own pantry space here in the RV. Let's show you her spot. Go show me your spot, sweetie. So she knows. Look, she's taking me to her spot. Look, she's looking at her spot. This is her spot over here. This is her spot where all of her delicious snacks are at. And let's see. She likes these peanut butter things. These are these little peanut butter. Watch this. I almost said watchy. Watchy. Look at that. There she goes. That's all she wanted, friends, was just a snack to remind everybody how wonderful she is. Oh, that is a sweet girl. And all this white stuff you see in our yard, that's fibers from her. That's her fibers. All right, let me walk out and show you some other things that we've done. Yesterday, we began to work on this area over here. But my biggest concern is all the metal and the nails that I'm finding on the ground. And the thing is, my tractor has rubber air-filled tires. And I'm trying hard not to put any more nails into my tire. But look, every time I get off the tractor, I find more and more and more of this kind of stuff. Guys, there are nails everywhere. So I begin to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm not going to risk my tractor more than I already have. I got to get my... We have a metal detector, not a metal detector. We have a magnet. I don't know what you call that thing. We have a magnet on wheels that I can do this and push it around a little bit. Now, I didn't bring it with me. It's at the other property, but that's what we're gonna have to do. And if not, every time we start trying to mow through here or anything, really, we're gonna get nails, we're gonna get wire. So that's the downfall of trying to we'll just say inhabitat an area that was used as a burn pile. I don't know why the former owner would have made this his burn pile right here granted, at that time of the former owner, he didn't have a quote unquote yard. But now that we're trying to colonize the place, yeah, I think that's a pretty good word choice, colonize. This is our yard area, and it's going to be a long time before we can safely drive anywhere in this area. And we may forever get nails in our tires through here. We may forever have problems. Well, hello. This is not my content. This here belongs to Jamie. Jamie's going to be so upset if I make videos of her content. I'm kidding. We don't argue and fight over stuff like that. There are some creators that do. I was coming to love. I was coming to... Oh, they already know. See, Jamie's told them. Do not let Lester video y'all, because y'all are my videos. Okay, I'll just stand here and video from afar. These donkeys are so cute. So if you're wondering about the property here, this is the 5 acres that the lady is landlocked off of. Nice lady. But 5 acres she has over here. And we're not in a position right now to make her an offer on her property. We kind of got our hands tied on all of this over here. Yes, we have bills just like you all have bills. Everybody has bills, friends. And we're no different than you. I promise you that. Let me stop my video for a minute and I'll start it back again when we get over here. All right, so what we did was left a lane for a just-in-case scenario. Just-in-case scenario being 2 options. Actually, 3 options. Option 1, we never have to deal with this lady over here going to court and trying to demand a right-of-way, because I don't know how the law states, guys. I do not know the law. You probably know it better than I do. I know you probably do. I do not know the law. But if we ever have to go to court because of that piece of property that she's landlocked off of, and we end up losing in court, I do have a lane that I could open up if I had to allow her access. Even though I would not like anybody right here on our property, all around our area, around our dog, around our RV, around our equipment, around, you know, you can't fight the law. I don't think. I don't know the law. Second option is if we ever have to take our RV and take it on trips, which of course we know we're going to at here and there, you know, we're going to want to. We're going to have to at some point to keep our contract with those folks. But in saying so, it's going to be a little bit hard to maneuver it through the trees and around the little area. So I told Jamie we could leave this lane. We could always have an exit. Because don't forget, our property is from the fence line over here, the DMZ fence line, to, well, all this going across is ours. So we have a lane if we needed to. This is the original and an old driveway. And it goes all the way down. I'll try to zoom in. There's a second gate you might can see down close to the Mr. Curtis's property. And there's a driveway that goes onto the highway. So that is the second way in and out of the property. Now, of course, we have 2 locked gates, one over there, one over here. so no one's coming up or down without having to cut a lock. And then don't forget, we also have this property over here. That is the 25-acre property. Now, we'd love to have this, but that fella right there can't sell it because he doesn't have the deed or the title. I forgot which one is which. He doesn't have one that you'd have to have. That would be the one that guarantees there's no liens on the property, there's nothing been borrowed against it. And so he can't come up with that. And so he's unable to sell. He thought he might would lease it for hay, but we wanted to kind of wait and see what happens with the natural grass. And obviously, you all know, I think that we're fine on hay. If Mr. Ed is correct, and we may get up to 30 rolls on this with our first cut, it's not even May yet, then we may end up getting, friends, we could probably get 90 to 100 rolls off this thing in the course of a good wet summer. In saying so, we'd be able to supply not only ourselves, but all of Morrow Hill with their hay needs. And so if this little pasture here can produce that, then boy, I tell you what, we've in fact had a hit the jackpot with this property. DMZ. If at some point this fella does not ever want to end up selling his property, or we're not in a spot to buy it, and he ends up putting cows and things over here, if we do have our cows over on this pasture, this serves us as a nice DMZ. So there was a really good 3 reasons why we made this lane, and that right there was the 3rd reason. We don't need a DMZ here because this is our yard. There'll be no cows in this spot anyway. As we are about to leave today's video, I want to thank y'all for watching and for being a part of our family, and not just being a customer, but also becoming a client of ours. Guys, we're going to drive up, and I want to just let you look at this grass that we're so blessed to have. It's ready to be cut, and Mr. Ed will be here soon. I don't know which day, but one day coming up soon to start cutting for us. And we're just so darn excited to be getting such an amazing hay crop. So we'll drive up with some nice background music playing. I want to thank y'all now for watching, and we will see you on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.